Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make my mega viral shrimp pasta recipe. The recipe that has everybody on TikTok calling me the shrimp pasta girl and sent TikTok into shockwaves. If you like this video, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it's about to go down. I'm about to give you guys some major tips for this one pot easy recipe of shrimp pasta. Now let's get into it. First things first, the ingredients. You are going to need some Badia complete seasoning or the seasoning of your choice, 2 boxes of thin spaghetti noodles, some Bertolli Alfredo sauce, 4 bags of raw shrimp, deveined, peeled, and also with the tail off. So I'm going to start this off by of course adding some water into my pot. I'm using my moly oil bottle, which you guys can purchase off my Amazon storefront, to go ahead and oil my pot so that my noodles don't stick together. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions about that, but this is just what works for me. So I'm going to go ahead and let that boil and let it get to a rolling boil before I put the pasta noodles in. I like to use the pot size noodles because they're already broken in half, so you can just pour them into the pot instead of breaking them prior. I'm gonna go ahead and stir those up just to kind of get them moving around in the pot, and then once that is done, instead of pouring all of the water out like I would normally do, we are going to be cooking the shrimp in the pasta or with the pasta. So what I am going to do is I'm going to actually pour out, like, I would say like 75, maybe even like 80% of the water. You're gonna pour out most of it, but you're gonna want to leave just a little bit at the bottom so that the shrimp have some sort of moisture to help it cook, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So after cleaning off my shrimp with some apple cider vinegar, remember to clean y'all meats, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pour all 4 of my shrimp bags in there, and y'all was gassing me so heavy on TikTok about pouring the shrimp into the pot. Literally, I am known as the shrimp Alfredo girl on TikTok, but I promise this is the way you're gonna want to learn how to make a shrimp Alfredo. It's quick, easy, and you only need 1 pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and season with my Badia complete seasoning, you guys. You literally only need the Badia complete seasoning for this, but I am gonna go in with a little bit of Tony's Creole. But I promise you guys, the Badia complete seasoning will set the shrimp Alfredo off. If you have not yet purchased it, you can do so on my Amazon storefront. Get you some Badia complete seasoning or go to your local Walmart. You will not regret it. Now this is where the work comes in. So I'm gonna go ahead and, using my spoon or whatever mixing utensil that you have, I am going to slowly push and mix the shrimp around so I can push them to the bottom of the pot. This is the best way to get the shrimps cooking nice fast. If you just pour them in and just mix them up, but they're all in between the noodles, then you're gonna have a longer wait time with the shrimps cooking, and then that can definitely overcook the noodles and everything can just go crazy. So make sure you guys are pushing the shrimps to the bottom of the pot so that it can get cooked there. As you can see, some of the shrimp are already turning pink because shrimp literally takes nothing but like 2 minutes to cook. That's why we are doing this. So I'm slowly pushing all of my shrimps to the pot. It is a lot of noodles and a lot of shrimp, so that's why it's taking me a little bit of a minute, because I'm putting in that arm work, as y'all know. But of course, we're gonna push these to the bottom of the pot like I said previously. Just watch the magic happen, you guys. Like, it's like now you see me, now you don't. They're gonna be turning pink so quick and so fast, you won't know where time went. As you guys can see, the shrimp are now all pink. So after they are now pink, I am going to go ahead and add just a little bit more seasoning because I like my shrimp pasta to be very well seasoned and flavored. Not over seasoned, just very well seasoned, because you know, you got the shrimp mixed up in there. We weren't able to put the seasoning on with the shrimp by itself. So that's why you kind of want to add just a little more seasoning than you normally would. So I'll put the seasoning on. I promise this is not going to be over seasoned. This is just right. As I stated earlier, I'm going in with my Tony's Creole seasoning because I just wanted to do a little bit of a different flavor for this one. I haven't used Tony's Creole in such a long time, and it is definitely one of those staples in every Black household, so I had to go in with some for my shrimp pasta this time. Like always, I'm putting in that arm work so we can go ahead and stir this up. Y'all know this is not for the weak, so definitely do not do this unless you are fully prepared to work your arm out. I did eventually go back in with some of the Tony's Creole seasoning just to make sure everything was nice and flavorful, since this was my first time using it. So I just wanted to make sure I had just enough. And guys, just look at it. Y'all can't tell me that this does not look so delicious already. Like, you're lying if you do. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one more good stir before our favorite step and the last step, which is to add our Alfredo sauce. But do you guys see how easy that was? And yes, this is 110% safe. A lot of you guys had concerns about how safe this was. You guys brought up contamination and things like that. There is no contamination involved in this because we are cooking the shrimp, you guys. Cooking, okay? To those who understand the concept, thank you to those who don't. Now you've learned a thing or two. You can 110% do this in a very safe manner. The shrimp is getting cooked and so are the noodles. It is getting to a very safe temperature. You will not get any sort of sicknesses from this, trust me. The only ailment that you will face is not being able to get up off the couch after you eat this. Now for the best part, I'm gonna put all my Alfredo sauce all over. Bertolli Alfredo sauce is one of the best. I know a lot of you guys are on the homemade sauce, and maybe I might make it for a video, but I'm telling you, this Bertolli sauce is unmatched. And of course, we're not wasting any of it, y'all. So I'm definitely gonna get my spoon to make sure I scrape every last drip drop out of that jar, because they're not cheap and they're also so delicious. Give this video a thumbs up if Alfredo sauce is also your favorite part of making pasta. Personally, I like to do it one jar at a time, so I'm gonna go in with my 1 jar of Alfredo sauce and stir that up. You want to make sure you stir this up thoroughly because there are a lot of noodles and shrimp in there, so you want to make sure it can get on as many noodles and shrimp as possible. And girl, do you see that steam steaming? Honey, this pot is piping hot. After I feel like I've stirred it up a good bit, I'm going to go ahead and add my 2nd jar of Alfredo sauce and make sure I mix that up really, really good. This is going to be our 2nd and last jar, and after this, we will be complete. And again, make sure y'all scooping out all of that Alfredo sauce out the jar because it is too delicious to not. Also making sure I stir that up very nice and thoroughly. This is going to have my arm hurting at the end of the day, but it is so well worth it because your shrimp pasta will be so nice and hot, creamy, flavorful, and just pure delicious. I'm telling you guys, this is the recipe that you're gonna want to try. And in the end, you have this nice hot steamy shrimp pasta. Look at all this. Look at the seasonings, girl. Just look at the steam, look at the color, look at the moisture. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't look good. Now, of course, you're going to want to go ahead and fix your plate and get the biggest scoop of that shrimp pasta. Make sure you get a shrimp in it. Don't be stingy. Go ahead and get you a scoop. And girl, when you try it, when you put it in your mouth, oh my god, this is going to taste so good. This is one of my favorite easy one-pot meals that I like to make in my household. My family loves it each and every time, and I love to eat it with some garlic bread, but I don't think I had some this time because a little birdie ate it already. But I'm telling y'all, this is so delicious, so good, so flavorful, so moisturized. Like, it's just delicious all around. I highly recommend this shrimp pasta recipe. If you haven't tried it out, try it out. It's very simple, very easy to make, very few ingredients as well. Definitely give it a try. Let me know how you guys like it, and if you do try it out yourself. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you in advance for trying my recipes. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it.